In this video, I want to introduce you to the Virtual Disk Manager. Now this is a command prompt. Let me move this out of the way. This is a command prompt utility that's built in. It's part of VMware Workstation. It was installed on your machine when VMware Workstation was installed. And let me first show you this. There is a Virtual Disk Manager User's Guide that you can download off of VMware's website. I have downloaded a copy of this for you and put it in the work files folder to save you that time and trouble. So you can just go grab that. Notice that this thing will step you through. It's not very long, about 7-8 pages, but it will show you what you can do with this. And then it's got a list of all the switches that you can use. And the bottom line with this is we've talked in other videos about creating a new virtual machine, about such things as defragmenting a hard disk, expanding a hard disk, compacting a hard disk. Well, you can do this through a command prompt, and this is really kind of cool because you can put these into batch files, you can script them, you can do all kinds of things and give yourself a lot easier ways to take care of these things. So what I'm going to do right now is move this thing out of the way and show you what I've done in Windows 7. I've just opened up a command prompt window, and I have actually navigated to the location. Notice on my machine it was in Program Files x86, then a VMware folder, then VMware Workstation. And if I click right here and do a directory, you will see that right down here is the VMware Disk Manager. Now, one of the things you've got to watch is that you type it correctly. Now, if it's in the path commands and the path environments, you may not have to go to this location, but still you might. And so what you can do is if you just type VMware Disk Manager and hit enter, you will get kind of the help files for it. Okay, now also keep in mind, just kind of a little freebie thrown in here, if I right click in Windows, in the Windows operating system, if I right click on the title bar of my command window and go to properties, then I can actually change the size of my font, the type of font it is, and so forth, and actually make my font larger, smaller. That'll probably help you read this on the video a little better. But you can see, and they even have examples down here of some things that you can do to do this. I'm not going to run any examples here, but I just want you to know about this resource out there, because if you're going to work with a lot of virtual machines and you're constantly going to be resizing disk, changing one, for example, changing one from a pre-allocated size to growable. Here's the disk types for that, and you can see examples out here about how to make this happen. Again, the documentation that's in your work files folder, they have examples down here about increasing the size of a virtual disk. I don't know if you can read it here, but let me make this fit to scrolling size. There you go. You can see an example here. They have them laid out for you for converting a disk. So this is a real neat tool. You just need to get used to it. Some of you will use it quite a bit. Some of you may never open it. That's okay. But it's just one of those things you need to know about, need to be aware of, and that is the Virtual Disk Manager.